Fam, thank you for choosing to watch this episode of Mind the Mic podcast. Before we get into it, though, I need you to hit subscribe. And not just me, the whole Mind the Mic podcast family needs you to. Maddie, Uncle Pete, Stu, Leka, and of course myself, Shubz, and anybody else that's on board by the time you watch this video, we need you to hit subscribe. If it's your first time here, I understand if you're a bit reserved and you're like, I don't know, watch the video and after subscribe if you want to. But if you're here and you're watching all the time, subscribe. It's not that hard. All you got to do is, if you're watching on your TV, you're like, I can't subscribe, I don't have an account. You have a phone, don't you? I know you have a phone in your hand right now. Grab the phone, create a YouTube account. It takes a couple minutes, and then you can subscribe. And when you do that too, hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time we put up a new episode. I asked this of you because we put in so much time. We've done hundreds of episodes. We plan on doing thousands more with as many amazing people as we can. But we need you to subscribe, fam. Big love to everybody that's been watching. Big love to everybody that's been supporting and anybody that's just arrived. I hope you enjoy the journey, enjoy the episode, and subscribe. Hey, welcome back to another Mind the Mic podcast. I'm your host, Shubz, here with a special guest in the building who just lives down the road. I just found out my man Dead5et, bit of a rapper, and got a couple of other things in the repertoire, I'm sure, which we'll learn about. How are you, brother, first of all?
I'm good, thank you, my bro. Feeling good, feeling blessed. Absolutely grateful and an honor to be on your podcast, my bro. Yeah, I'm very, very excited here to get started with you. Have a mean conversation, let it flow, and yeah, let our minds connect, my bro.
Nah, keen in I guess for anybody that doesn't know who you are, which there wouldn't be that many people in the world that wouldn't know who you are. Can you give us a little background on yourself?
Yeah, Dead5et, owner of Dead5et Music. I have been producing beats, composing beats since I was 9 years old. So well over 20 years of experience in what I do.
Wow.
Yeah. So not only a composer, producer, recording artist, songwriter, engineer, audio engineer, beat maker, everything. I do everything in my studio here. I've been doing for a long time. I'm self-sufficient, which always wanted to be my goal. I wanted to be self-sufficient in my journey. I didn't want to have to rely on anyone to get to where I have to be. I think that's nothing but a good thing, I feel, for anyone independent. As much money as you can keep in your own bank without having to give someone else what you can do for yourself.
Yeah,
I feel that's very important for your journey. And being self-sufficient has always been a big thing for me. Like I said, I don't want to rely on anyone, because when you rely on people, you're giving time to them to prepare what you want prepared, and that's time I could just keep to myself. And also, like I said, keeping money in the bank, you don't have to give your money away. You can keep it for yourself.
Yep.
That's another big benefit about being self-sufficient. And at the end of the day, all your work, all your mahi, all your hard-earned achievements belong to you and only you. Not that I'm selfish with it, but I just find great pride in being the one that gets myself from where I have to go to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, beautiful. That's lovely. But what you touched on there too about owning everything, I think that's very important to, you know what I mean? You see a lot of people talking about in these industries, especially in the music industry, owning your masters and all of that stuff. So when you talk about that, like you not only the masters, but you do everything. You know, like you said, a one man wrecking ball. Pretty much you are. You know what I mean? You got it all sus. Yeah, you got it. But it's good to have that.
Yeah, it is, bro. It is same as yourself. You know what I mean? You own your podcast, you own your YouTube channel. I believe. Are you monetized yet, or you're on your way to be monetized?
Oh yeah, bro. No, so the crazy thing, right? I only just launched this January, but it's been an intention of mine for like 5 years, I think, to create one. But so I streamed it on TikTok. I don't know if you know much about TikTok, like streaming and that, like rankings. Do you know much about that stuff, or like the rankings and that on TikTok?
A little bit. I've only just started getting into the TikTok game now, but give me some gems, G. Give me some gems.
Okay, yeah. So I'm a former number one over there, because actually, well, like we did crack that, but I used to rank over there for years, brother. So like streamed it over there. But a lot of my battles and there, a lot of them would end up like this, more just conversations, brother. So I just copy and pasted that and turned it into an actual podcast instead of it being just die on the internet. Maybe a couple little clips here, but I never ever posted content really. So I only just started this. But yeah, eventually that is the goal, to monetize the YouTube channel. I think it's close. I think it's close, but I'm not really worried about it. So January we launched this. I launched it January, and it'll be this is 5 months in now, and I think 270 plus episodes recorded, and this will
beautiful.
Be and 220 something released already, and just talking to people from all over the world, from all walks of life, whether that have interesting stories, whether they have a platform or not. Obviously, there's been a lot of high profile people that have been on, and many more to come. But I don't give a damn if you are or you aren't, because I just want to talk to people who are, especially creatives. I really enjoy those conversations, because being one myself that wants to create, and not just an arts, but just trying to make shit. You know what I mean? Trying to make shit happen, and problem solving, and trying to figure out systems. I love all that stuff. So coming across someone like you really resonates with me on that tip, brother. So I guess outside of all of that though, brother, where's Dead5et come from? Where were you born, raised? Can you give us a little bit of that?
Yeah, I can expand on that. So
background.
We arrived in Australia in a town called Newman in '89. So I was born in '88, born in Hastings. Sorry, born in Hastings.
Oh, all right.
Back in NZ, and I believe my parents had a deep conversation when I was born. Like, there's really no opportunities here at this present moment for our kids. So I believe we're going to have to wing it and move to another place, or maybe they can summon up a bit more opportunity for our upcoming family.
Yeah.
So mum and dad sold up, brought me, my brother, my sister over here, back over to Australia, landed in '89, and I was basically raised in the Pilbara, up north of Australia. Yeah. So we're up there for so we're in Newman for, I believe, about 11, 12 years. Moved to another place called Karratha, which is another Pilbara town. Yep. Did a bit of schooling there. Eventually made my way down to Perth around 16, 17 to live with my sister. And pretty much became like a Perth person around that time, about 15, 16 years old. And I've actually been on my journey, like I said, since 9 years old. So I believe since Newman, I've been making beats and sort of getting into that whole situation of creating. Okay, so it's a funny thing. I had this program called Fruity Loops. Have you heard of Fruity Loops? Yeah. So I had Fruity Loops 1, bro, but it was only a demo version. So every time you made a beat, you had to bounce it out, and you weren't able to open up the file again. So whatever you made in that time and bounce it as an MP3, that was it, bro. So I did that for a couple of years, bro. But I loved it. I fell in love with it. I felt music is the one place that I felt powerful. Like I felt I owned what was happening in that moment. Yeah, somewhere around there, bro. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Wow.
Yeah, and I found, like I said, that was my place of power. Like I felt empowered. I felt like I had control in that certain environment, and it just sprung something up. It's like that light bulb moment clicked early for me, early in my life, and I knew this is what I want to do. This is the road I want to take. This is the journey I want to proceed on, and let's see where this takes me. And it's gotten to me right here, right now, in this time, having an interview with an incredible person like yourself, bro. And by the way, flowers to you, my bro. I'll be watching your journey, man. Mahi hard, man. You've been going. Consistency. I'm a fan of consistency. I'm a big fan of what's the other word? Consistency, effort, professionalism. See the way you conduct yourself as a podcast. Soon to be conglomerate, I believe, my bro. Yeah, you're on your way, bro. Big flowers to you, my man. Big ups, bro.
Hey, appreciate that, brother. Well, but you're right, brother. Like, at the end of the day, to be honest, because I'm just trying to make up for lost time, brother. Like I've always been a person that's been filled with talent. Because like you put anything in front of me, I'll sass it up, brother. If it's a sport or whatever, anything, brother. But a lot of time, the most talented people, a lot of time we can fall on our talent and not rely on the hard work or whatever. You know what I mean? Or not put in the hard work because it comes so easy. So I think a lot of the time in life, like I've never been shy to work hard, but it's then like. You get into something and then I'll find something else that I'm into and then fuck that off and start playing over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I think that out, maybe it would have been great at whatever that thing was here. But this I feel like is like my calling, brother. To be honest, like I said before, 270 odd episodes recorded in 5 months, but it don't feel like mahi, cuz it doesn't feel like mahi at all. Like, don't get me
You
wrong,
love it, eh?
the body gets
You love
tired
it.
sometimes, but my
Yeah.
mind could still keep like still ticking. I love it, but I love these conversations. I love learning shit from people and love just having these yarns, brother. Like, I've been a podcast listener for like 12 years, like to all heaps of different podcasts. So it's always like, I think, and I was, heavy, especially being Māori, Polys, we grew up a lot of music and that. So music's always been a big influence in the life. But the last 12 years, I'd say probably listen to more podcasts than I have music ever, like in that whole time. So,
Wow.
It's sort of like if I'm not making them, I'm probably listening to them too, cuz you know what I mean? I don't I just love like I just love like fucking just hearing what people have to say and like trying to figure shit out. I've always been that inquisitive kid. That kid that like always ask questions, like to the point where I'd ask the question so much that they wouldn't have to answer. They have to take me to the library to go figure it out. And as we know, through those libraries only filled with books that tell his story. You know what I mean? Like the guy who wrote it. Who knows? Maybe we can do some shit on this journey. But fuck, that's crazy. But I'm 9 years old. Like because I was 9. I remember I remember computers back then, and just think I remember like when there's some Māori courses that like my nan did it. It was some courses through like one of the like institutions back home, and they gave away they gave out free computers and shit. And I remember I remember hearing hearing about the internet, right? But I don't know what the fuck it was. And I remember putting in this test that said the internet or some shit, and it wasn't, and it wouldn't and I thought that's how you got the internet, like you put it in the computer. I didn't realize you had to hook up to like a provider and shit like that. Gee.
Yeah.
I remember playing a bit on Fruity Loops, even in high school and intermediate.
Yeah, because Fruity Loops, it was free, bro. It was free. It was probably the platform where I could at least start expressing what was on the inside of me, because really music is what emotions sound like. You know what I mean? Like, you're just bringing that to life. You're bringing that to a physical world and reality. And those who resonate with your art, because it is art, those who resonate will resonate with it. And when it comes to creation, I make music for my own soothing, if that makes sense. If it sounds good to me, and those who are gonna rock with me are gonna rock with me, and those who don't, that's fine. Like, that's cool. I'm gonna keep pushing either way. But I love it, bro. Like, I would say I dream about it, but I make music in my mind, bro. Like my wife would just be sitting there, and I'll just start clicking away at my, start clicking away and start thinking of something. I'll get my head nodding. She's like, "You need to go into the studio, eh?" I'm like, "Yes, I do. I'll be right back." And my right back is like, "I'll be back in like 6-7 hours."
Yeah. Sort of. Talk about wifey, brother. How did you meet? How did you guys meet? How did that happen?
So me and my lady, we've been together 13 years. We met. So I just come out of like maybe about 6 months prior to maybe a year to meeting her. I went through like a pretty bad breakup. Sort of shattered me into 1,000 pieces, and had to rebuild myself up again into into a new person with a new perspective. I'm not saying I was ever an angel. I've done some things in my life, but I believe me going through that was my own karma for things I did in my life, and then coming across the greatest person I've ever met without having to look for them. I wasn't looking for nothing. She wasn't looking for nothing. And now, 13 years later, 2 kids later, bro, never been happier in my life. I'm a much better person. I feel like I know who I am. We've helped each other. We've guided each other. And we're just each other's rock, bro. Like, she's the best thing that's ever happened to me, man. I'm so grateful and thankful that the universe or the Lord, whichever one you believe in, has really put me into a position of love, respect, and just knowing who I am. Like, because I work FIFO as well. Like, I work away. I'm a crane operator. And spending 2 to 3 weeks away at a time, you need a solid foundation at home. You know what I mean? Someone's going to hold you down while you're away. So I'm going to hold my wife down as I'm away, and just build upon that. And I feel like we're in a position where nothing can get in our way, man. We're unstoppable. As long as we stick together, as long as we communicate, put in that effort in, keep the love where it is, we can conquer anything, man. And I'm blessed. I'm absolutely blessed.
What flavor is Mumsy? What flavor is
she? So her background's like Spanish, Mexican, Italian. But she's here, and I believe like her parents are like a bit of English and all types of like a cosmopolitan, bro. Like just a mixture. But yeah, man, she's it for me, bro. And
That's it. Let's go,
you know,
brother.
and the thing is, man, like, look, sometimes I feel like steak, sometimes I feel like chicken, sometimes I might want some soup. But the thing is, bro, I eat off the same plate, bro. I eat off the same plate.
That's
I don't
it.
go nowhere else.
That's it, baby. I like it, cousin.
Man.
What's the parents? Are they Māori or?
Yeah. So, mum and dad are Māori, but I believe on my dad's side we've got part Sa somewhere along the lines there.
I can see a bit of that.
Yeah. I get like people ask me if I'm Tongan, if I'm a Māori boy, if I'm Sa, if I'm American. So just like a culmination and a mixture, bro. Like, but mostly I get the Samoan thing. You know what I mean?
I can see a bit of uso. It looks really. Shout out to the uso.
Man.
Like Māori style, like you.
Yeah. I grew up Māori style, bro. Like we're Māori hard, bro. Ngāti Kahungunu, Ngāti Paro. Tough, bro. Like a mixture, you know what I mean? All East Coast, brother. We hold it down.
Did you grow up around many Māoris and like in the Pilbara thing?
In Newman, there were quite a few, bro. There were quite a few Māoris. Now that I'm thinking back to it, there's like a small community of us Māori, and we're everywhere, bro. So it's always nice to be bumping into other Māori and other islanders, man, and just cutting it up. You know what I mean? Like it's always a beautiful thing. You do get the odd person who just the nose is up and maybe too good for you, but that's cool, bro. That's all a part of it, eh? Just keep it moving, bro. Skip past.
I mean, that's life, though, because like every
that's anyone, bro.
It's stuck up ass fellas, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, 100%. And maybe just a confusion of like, that's right, bro. And I don't take anything serious or anything personal, bro, because I feel like if you're easily emotionally compromised and you're easily manipulated, you can easily be your own downfall if you don't have control of who you are as a person and just gonna react to everything that's going on. Like you gotta have control, man. Like you gotta have control of yourself. Because you control yourself, you can control the situation. I'd rather talk and just have a conversation than anything to push past that, man. Because no one wins in a fight, bro. Everyone loses. Everyone loses. You will. I will if I have to.
Yeah, of course. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
But that's you know what I'm saying, bro. I ignore any sort of negative energy. I can't have that.
Nah, I like that, brother. Like as younger days, I used to try to be, you know what I mean, trying to take on the world. But as I got older,
of course,
like bro, like just that's only for protection, really. No, like make sure that our loved ones are safe, you know.
And also when I was younger, I didn't know who I was, bro. There was always like a front up. My ego was in the way of myself.
Good point. Yeah.
You know, and I had a big front, like I had something to prove. Not really being a tough guy, but just my ego had something to prove to everyone, like I was better than them. And that's just that young mentality, you know what I mean? It's just, but I feel like that's a part of the process as well as a young person growing up to be an adult. It is, bro. It's a part of it, you know what I mean? It's a part of it.
Definitely, because who were your musical influences as a 9-year-old?
Okay. Park was the first rapper I had ever come across. I had with the cassette, you know what I mean? I had All Eyes on Me. You know those olden days when you had like the big cassette player with the CD stacker at the top, and then you had the tape player at the bottom. You hit record and play at the same time to record.
Yeah. You like, remember putting those things in to like block it up to record everything.
yeah. The bit of paper you have to put up a bit of square.
Or you get on the radio. Or you go on the radio stage. You gotta make sure you're gonna hit it at the right time so it gets your whole song.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, bro. Yeah. So there, bro, and Cypress Hill and that. And Puck on his own, man. This is before me even getting into the music. Puck, because I went through quite a few things in Newman as a young kid, because I was really the only black kid going to a Pilbara school. So I get beat on, bro. I was like heavily bullied, heavily beat on. Yeah, bro. Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, being a young kid, didn't know how to express that to your parents. I never told my parents, so I dealt with it at school. I thought it was just a normal thing to do. Which is, I think, another reason why I fell in love with the music, because listening to Puck, even at 8-9 years old, I really couldn't comprehend what he was saying, but I could feel it through his energy that I wasn't alone on this planet. I felt powerful again, like I wasn't alone dealing with these certain issues, because as a kid, I knew what pain sounded like. And obviously the bro had a lot of pain in his heart and in his chest that he was pushing out through the music, and that energy and frequency was resonating with me at that time, which is another big thing for me. So Puck was an early influence to sort of love hip hop and rap. But as for creative wise, Lil Jon was a big influence for me because I always wondered how such a bass heavy song could have a clean cut vocal going through. And that was like one of the problems that I came with in my head. Like how is that engineered? Or I didn't even know the word engineer at the time, but I was like, how is so much happening at once? How does everything sound clean though? Like, how is he doing this? So I studied hard on that, on Lil Jon. I studied hard on Timbaland and Dr. Dre. Pretty much three of the heaviest influences with my producer side of things. And then artist side of things and rappers, that's quite a long list, but I list some off the top of my head. Like I'm a big fan of T-Pain, big fan of Timbaland as an artist as well. Gotta say Drizzy's up there for me. He's like a game changer. 50 Cent, Ludacris, some new dudes like Joyner Lucas.
Oh, Joyner.
Joyner, bro. Joyner's a beast, bro. Obviously, bro. Bars on bars and just an animal, man. Who else is there?
I like your Steve. Like I like how you can, because some rappers like obviously the best ones. They always you understand what their presence is when they get on the mic. Like, oh, that's how they do their. But a lot of them they only like as their one style. Like Joyner switches shit up. Like you know what I mean. No matter who you're working
100%.
with, you can. Anyway, carry on, brother. You're the rapper.
100%.
I'm just a fucking fan.
No, but you're right. You're right, though, bro. You're right. I feel like those artists that I've listed just then have such a versatility and can chop and change and actually fit into the mold of what they're working with and other artists that they're working with, and they can sort of fit into that genre, into that niche or that lane, and still stay them, but also evolve into that section that they're getting into at the same time. It's just magic to see, man. Tech Nine's another one. Tech Nine, Lil Wayne, man. Yeah, too much of a big list, bro. I'm trying to think. Oh, Chris Brown, bro. I don't care what's happened, man. That dude as an artist, man, is easily the greatest of all time, or one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Brown, bro. For me personally, as what I've seen, putting aside all that stuff, but that was so long ago.
No, but like to be honest, let's separate art from
the art.
Personal. Because don't get me wrong, like I still bump out Kelly G, but he's a fucking out of a cunt. But you know what I mean? Like, but there's some songs that are they still hit, brother. Like for me, I'm like,
it is what it is, bro. Like it is what it is. But you're right. You separate the art from the artist. The art is just. I mean, let's be honest, right? Like, just a conversation. Who could take R. Kelly in a versus, bro?
No, not many, brother.
I don't think many people could take R. Kelly in a versus.
Like even just shit that he wrote, like that didn't even fucking sing. Like people don't understand like how dope their motherfucker is when it comes to that. Like
100%, bro.
R. Kelly. I mean, people just think in the Ignition like kind of shit, and all them things. Just even if he didn't even sing the songs, like
absolutely, bro. Absolute animal, bro. But yeah, bro. Chris Brown, man, yeah, and dude can rap. Dude can rap as well. Like, did you hear this song with him and Quavo, bro?
Nah.
It's nasty, bro. It's real nasty, man. But I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
That boy can rap, man.
Well, do you think like? Did you start when you started making music at 9? Were you rapping at 9 or no?
No, I wasn't, bro. I was just creating. I really got into rapping maybe 2012, 2013. But I was
hold on. So you were just literally like producing shit and just making beats and
just making beats, bro. Making beats
for like fucking 15 years, shit before you ever rapped. Wow.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So the rapping thing didn't start till like later on, and it was basically just a collab. Like at that time, one of my bros, Universal. I know you've interviewed Universal, yeah. So this was like all the way back then, and I had made a beat, and then him and my other bro, Cassius, was like, man, you should try to spit something on it. And I wrote it down, bro. And obviously there's like pushing from your chest as an example, and having a controlled tone of your voice, and not sounding like you're reading from something.
Yeah.
Which took me a long time to sort of get over and conquer, because I didn't want everything sound like I'm reading a book over a microphone when music
I don't
is
think
feeling.
people understand that, like the different inflections you have to have. You know,
Yeah,
what I mean?
bro.
As an artist, or like, you know, people just think rapping is talking, but it's not.
Yeah,
You know
it's not, bro. But it's not, bro. Like, what other genre do you have so many flow switch ups? You know what I mean? Like, singing is there's like certain bars and certain ways you approach a song, but you know, same as country, same as rock. I mean, you can switch it up, but
yeah, but a lot of it's just the same. A lot of majority.
Yeah,
Of it,
100%.
one way.
Like hip hop and R&B are so it's such an umbrella, bro, of so many different styles and flows. And I remember back like in the 90s, when I was into 90s, you'd listen to like Biggie, and then Pac, and then maybe Bone Thugs, and then NWA, and then LL Cool J. They all sounded different, bro. They had their own approach to their music. No one sounded the same. And I feel like, opinion wise, like this day and age, or not all of them, but some up and comers, it just sounds the same. If you know what I mean. And I just don't, you know, like I take pride in wanting to be different, wanting to approach my stuff different and more unique, because every person's unique. Every person has their own paintbrush. That is my canvas, and I paint how I want to paint. I feel that's the beauty of individuality. It brings the beauty out of your art, because, you know, what you create from your mind, no one else can create that. So already you're segregated from everyone else in their position of art, because you're just expressing who you are in your form of painting. And that's how I like to approach my music, because I do things my way, how I like to do it. However it feels right to me. If it sounds right up here in my head while I'm making it, then it's right. It could be flat. I don't even know how to read music, bro. I can't read music. I don't know the keys of anything. I play and create by feel, entirely by feel. Like, and that's how I just approach it, bro.
So we're listening to this, like, fuck, he was hard as fuck when he did this.
Yeah, 100%. He was barred up. He was barred up. He was on one during this one.
Yeah, the Sky Tower going on down there. Wait, did you ever do any work with did you I forgot what man went by Zane, you know Zane or Z?
Z.
Fuck, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think he did some work with Universal, or maybe it was Satch years ago.
I know Satch.
Yeah, no, but who? No. I'm trying to think of this. It's one of my boys. He had some bars, man. He was putting out some stuff. I remember he had some videos, like, I know, on fucking MTV and that. But
yeah, right.
I forgot what fucking. I haven't seen him shit for ages, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know if it's by Z or he had a different name. Oh, what about Isaac Gold? You remember, or Isaac?
I know the name, but I haven't had the opportunity to bump into him yet.
Oh yeah, solid. I don't know if he still makes music. They used to, Māori boy from Wellington, but they all used to hang out. They're solid. They're dope rappers, but like, I don't give many people that, just as a fan of like hip hop, I don't really give many people like those cunts could rap, right? Like, same as uni, and you can you got bars too, but they were like mean, but they were meanness.
Bro, uni. Okay, so uni and Diggy dialect have to be, for me personally, who I know personally, the most incredible MCs, man, like, to ever grace that mic. Just me personally, like, there's a lot of talents out there, and I give props where props are needed, but just those two are like absolute for me, and I pride myself. They've been
in the game, cuz, like, you've been in the game
a long time
since the 90s. They've been writing rhymes since the 90s. Those
a long time, bro, like a long time, man. I know, like, if I if I feature with them or on one of their songs with them or whatnot, I absolutely have to bring my not S rank game, not A game, S rank. Like I got to step right up if I'm ever going to be in the same realm as them. But I always have the pleasure of producing and engineering and mixing and mastering for dudes like that too. And even that in itself, man, just to be involved in the process is just incredible because not only do I get to hear it before everyone else because I've got it with me and able to engineer it and stuff like that, but just to be in collaboration with such monsters of the genre. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful. Like I said, I'm a lover of music. I'll have uni and dialect, or maybe on some of my songs, bro. I get absolutely floored, bro. Like you don't even know I'm in the song anymore when they bless the song with their verse. But I love it. I'm not one of those ego guys who are like, oh man, I'm gonna go back and rewrite mine, man. I wasn't hard enough.
That is what it is.
Man. And I highlight that, man. I'm like, I really highlight that with artists like that because I'm like, these guys are the stick out, and I absolutely love what they bring to this record. They really put that sauce in it, and I'm going to highlight everything they do to make them really pop out. Even above myself, I pop them out over me because that's how much I love doing this, bro. That's how much it fulfills me, man. Like, oh, bro, love it.
Bro, what's all that shit? Like, has there been people? Oh, I've seen a couple of those things. Are they like streamers been listening to your stuff and bumping it? What's to go there?
Yeah. So reactors, few dudes in America. Well, I've got a few dudes in the States bumping my stuff now, reacting to it. Some chicks over east. Like I got a dude in Europe as well that reacts to my stuff. A couple of dudes in South Africa just reacting to my music, bro. And I've got a
that's big now, too, the reaction shit like that's how Run 4 popped
bro.
Like,
that's the market to tap into, man. That's the market to tap into. That's the market to tap into is the reactors, bro, because it's a different what do you call it? It's a different market, man, that everyone can tap into. I don't understand or know why not many people are doing it, but I tap in hard, man, because it's a different market, different brand, different audience, and the reactions are honest. If you're mud, you're mud. If you're on, you're on. Take criticism as it is and just grow from that.
That's it, my brother. I like it. No.
And I have no shame in that either. Like I have no shame in it. If someone tells me it's mud, cool. I keep it pushing. If someone tells me it's good, dope. Thank you. Keep it pushing.
Dope. Thank you, baby.
And just keep growing, bro. Keep growing as a person. Keep growing as an artist. I feel like you're not really boxed into anything when you're a creative. You can keep evolving, keep growing, keep learning. Like they say, man, gems aren't found on the surface for a reason, my bro. You got to go dig for them.
Yeah. No, check that one out, fam. I heard the old diamonds are made under pressure, but was he? Gems aren't found on the surface for a reason.
You gotta go dig for them, my bro. And like they say, also, my bro, success is where preparation meets opportunity.
Oh yeah, I need that one, but I was gonna take that other one, put it in my pocket.
Put it in.
Yeah, that was a good one, cuz. I'll save you that one, G. Yeah.
You do, bro. You gotta go dig, man. Like especially with like my music and engineering stuff, I was never taught, bro. Everything I've done is self-taught. I had to teach myself. I've never had a hand up when it comes to this music stuff by anyone. I've had to go and find the information myself. I'm that stubborn about it and that stubborn about mastering my craft, which I'm still thousands and millions of hours away from because there's always room to grow. I'm always putting myself into courses, really investing my time into, let's say, samples and even in the marketing courses, man, like trying to market myself better, become a better artist, become a better brand, and just really trying to put myself, position myself in the game because you really got to position yourself in this game, I believe.
Yeah, no doubt, brother, no doubt. And at least you're built for this, brother. Like you said, you're all about it. Maybe you wouldn't learn, like, some people can learn that way, but maybe you wouldn't have learned as much, or maybe you wouldn't retain as much from, if you did have the hand up, brother. Maybe going to get it yourself is how you learn better as well.
Well, if you're not paying for it, you're not paying attention. You really got to go pay for those things, I believe, and because if you pay for something, you're going to pay more attention. You know what I mean? If you pay $100 for a course, you're going to go dive into that course and find all the gems. Which is if someone gives you that course, you're not going to take it serious enough. If you're not serious enough about your craft,
I think depends. It depends on the person. Because if you're set out on being successful,
Yeah.
you will like, and you put everything just like this, right? If I didn't, you can sit here and just talk like people are like, oh, fuck, you're doing so well, or you're getting like people are just saying I'm doing well because of the, I guess, the social caliber of the people that have been on so far, and that's and then but to me, like, you know what I mean, but they don't understand the mahi that's gone into it, like you say, brother. You know what I mean? They don't understand all the preparation, all the time, and the consistency, like all this, even though the number sounds crazy, like 200 plus in such a short amount of time, and none of them are under an hour usually, like usually hour plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the people to be
absolutely.
like, and then or some of them come from the angle of like, oh, everyone does podcasts, or heaps of people like, so they're not me, and I'm not them. Like
100%.
And there's enough air for us
100%.
all to breathe. There's enough oxygen. Oh no, I mean, there's enough kai for us all to eat, man. You know what I mean? So like, just keep pushing and keep doing that thing. And I want to see us all win, like actual.
100%.
People say that, but
100%.
like if someone puts in that mahi, like, and I want to see them crack it, if my boys are doing podcasts, like I want to help them. You know what I mean? Like if I can, like as long as they're helping themselves and making the content and doing it, and like I can see that they're working towards something, I'll help them. Even back in the old TikTok streaming days, like I would help people that just got in the game. I pretty much helped a lot of people to get in the game. Not to be like I helped everyone, just because I feel like it's cool. Like, and it's
100%.
I feel if you see them wanting it too, you know what I mean? If they're putting in that work to be like, oh,
that's the difference, though. That's the difference, though. You mean you wouldn't want to help someone who's not going to help themselves, right?
Nah, because exactly. But what's the time? Yeah. And don't get me wrong, there's many people that I have wasted my time, but they're not really, because then I look at it now. It's a lesson, right?
For you.
Myself, to be like, okay, well, maybe back a little bit on, maybe see this and this before you act. You know what I mean?
100%, bro. See how much walking they do, before you start talking with them, because I'm an action person. Like if I can see it, if you don't talk about it and do it, and I can see the consistency, you don't have to have the biggest numbers in the world. I don't really care about numbers, bro. I don't care about numbers and followers and likes. I honestly, bro. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro, about any of that shit. If you're consistent, I'm a fan. Because it's hard work, bro. It's hard work being consistent. It's hard work staying on a path. It's hard work keeping your mind on the goal. It's hard work, bro. The mindset you got to have to push through barriers, to build yourself thick skin enough to cope with what's coming towards you. Like I remember having a conversation with a dude who was telling me, like, man, people aren't really feeling me, man. I'm not getting the respect I deserve. I was, bro, fuck all that, bro. Like, already you're telling me you're not built for this. Already you're telling me you don't have the skin thick enough to deal with this, because if you can't deal with people giving you likes and comments, bro, there's no way in this world you're going to deal with what comes after that, because I'm telling you, the road gets steeper and steeper and steeper, bro. It gets way steeper, and if you can't deal with this little hill right now, bro, you're going to tumble all the way down, bro, and you're just going to waste your fucking time. You're going to waste everyone else's time that's involved with you.
No,
build your thick skin, bro.
No, I'm with you. And I think, like, me personally, I've never given a fuck in my whole life about what people think. That probably has been a detriment to myself, like growing up sometimes. But when it comes to this game, like I learned through TikTok, because some of our streams would have 10,000 plus people in it all the time.
Yeah,
you know
boy.
What I mean? Like, but like like when we do TikTok and that, and like that kind of shit, like, but when all the trolls and all that shit, when that shit came, I didn't really give a fuck, because like
100%.
But then, like, the people, you're right, brother, because if people can't handle, like you say, you're putting out a little bit of music, or you're putting out some podcasts, and you got only a little bit of views, and you're like moaning about the shit people are writing about you, then it's only got a fucking 1,000 times X when you crack it, if you're consistent
100%.
enough to keep going to crack it. Like, if you can't handle it now, cuz get the fuck out of there. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. They say, hey, brother.
100%, bro. 100%. 100%.
It's like Cat Williams said, cuz like, bro, you need haters. Like, haters is what makes this fucking shit move. I see.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Do you support the NRL team or not?
Well, sometimes Rabbitohs and Dolphins, mainly Dolphins at the moment, but yeah.
Oh yeah, because Dolphins. Oh yeah, but the Dolphins are new. No, so I'm a Warriors fan to the death, brother, and they got pumped 6-6 by the Titans.
Yeah,
like,
I heard about that.
Yeah. Fuck up. No. no, actual brother though. So and I seen somebody brother right on the Warriors thing saying all these cunts talking shit about the Warriors. They couldn't lace up the boots, which is true. Like
That's true.
We
That's true.
cut potatoes out here, whatever, sweet as. But if people don't have these fucking opinions, those motherfuckers don't make money. You know what I mean?
No,
Us
bro.
having polarized opinions, disagreeing with each other, fucking writing shit about them. Like not me personally, because I'll just beg them fucking in my own fucking right there, the fucking cunts. But like, but like that's just the fan. But like, if that shit doesn't happen, they don't get no fucking money. They just might as well play down at the local club. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Like that's. Nobody wants it. The only reason you get money is because people give a fuck about it. You know what I mean?
Right, bro. That's right, bro. That's right.
And that's sweet. So
100% true.
And that's what comes with it. What comes with it is if people don't like how you play, they're gonna talk shit.
100%.
And they're gonna talk shit anyway because they don't like the team or they don't like the coach. That's
a part of the game, and that's what makes it better.
Or not. You know what
That's right. That's what makes it better, bro. Especially when you get the win the next time. This guy fucking told you. I told you. Told you.
Let's say, and I don't think it's gonna happen. I hope in my heart, but I don't think so. Let's say they go on a fucking run and they make the finals and they end up winning their first premiership. Like, that 66 deal's gonna be a lesson for them, and they can look back and go, "Yeah, fuck all you cunts that hate on." But that's good, because if we didn't be like fucking buggers, this and that to the boys, how do they fucking be like fuck you back? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm fueled by that shit. I don't know if you are. When people say I'm shit or whatever, it makes me all fucking show you cunt.
Oh, bro, absolutely. That'll that's always pushed me not to react, but to grow and be better and become better.
Yeah, so but you know what? But the main driver, especially like in this journey, whatever journey, the main driver is always the goal of whatever that thing is. Like,
of course,
yes, that shit can push you, but if you're only living off them fumes, cuzzy, you got to get something else too. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
Hey, like 100%. Michael Jordan, if you look, what's the last dance he did? He just made up shit, right? For people there, just to make himself think that, but he was always creating ways to fucking get on top of an opponent or something. But you gotta figure ways, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Consistency, because and you're right. We're gonna see some walking before we listen to any of their talking. I like that one too. Put that one in my pocket. We're getting all those gems, bro. It's like they're just chilling on the surface today. Fucking someone robbed the diamonds and fucking left them on top of the water.
It's just true, bro. Like I gotta see action first, bro. Like I gotta see that you're about that. I gotta see that you're about what your mission is. Because other than that, bro, it's all fucking talk to me, you know what I mean? And that's just how I am as a person. That's not just in regards to music, bro. That's in regards to life. Like because I am that certain way, bro. Like if I give my word is my word. I will keep my word to the death of me and do the best I possibly can to meet what I said in my word. So, and me being like that, I expect the same as well. Back from whoever who I'm dealing with, because we really have our word and our fucking balls in this world, bro. I got both of them shits, man. Like if I say I'm gonna come through, probably 3. but you know what I'm saying, bro? Like it's important, man. It's for me as a person and a professionalism, I believe as well. It's always good to do your best to keep your word, and expecting that of someone else, which is another reason why walking comes first before the talking, because I need to see it. I need to see.
Yeah, hard. But if you've seen them plowing away, probably you're like, all right, then I'll give you the next step. Like
100%.
What you have to do to get in it, but you still got to do it. It's like even some of these ones on here, like I had a joke with one of the brothers on here, and he's got millions of followers or whatever, and we're joking, and he was like talking about, he's like, oh, the people, like, because I was saying how a couple of people have asked for me to pay them to come on, and then I was like, oh, yeah. And these people, I'm like, fucking hell, bro. Like, I'm thinking like, I barely, like, you barely even have followers, but anyway, whatever. But still, and I was telling the brother, and he has millions of followers. And he's like, oh, gee, I just want to let you know, bro. yeah, I'm gonna send you a voice after this, like as a joke. We were just joking, he was joking, and then he was like, really, people do? I was like, yeah, of course. But I was like, oh, I understand, like time is money, but whatever. And I'm like, I understand what they're trying to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but fucking, I don't know. I was just like, nah, sweet, then all good, you know what I mean? Safe as.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
the,
yeah, yeah.
the bro was cracking up at it. He's cracking up at it, and then he's like, and I was like, nah, but even this brother, like, you have millions of followers.
Yeah.
You know, we mates from TikTok days. So because
Yeah.
like I said, I didn't post content, but I just streamed. I literally my only content was big battle tomorrow. That's about it. You know what I mean? 8 p.m. That was fucking it. You know, like literally no content, cuz fuck all. Just streamed and talk shit on live.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all I
yeah.
did. Yeah. And yeah, you know, in the very okay. Even with you, brother, you got millions of followers. Like like I could just sit here, but if we just do one episode and then I never do anything again, it's up to me, cuz like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Grateful for
Yeah.
you to come on, but you know what I mean. I got to keep going. I got to keep reaching out to people. You know
Yeah.
what I mean. And he's like, exactly, brother. He's like,
Yeah.
and then after he's like, 10,000, no. Because bro,
Well,
my goal is to make this the biggest podcast in the world. Like literally, it's my goal.
let's go. Let's go.
And
Yeah.
how do we get there? That's a crazy statement, but if we're not shooting for the top, what are we doing? But it's going to take a minute. You know, it's close to January, I'm a baby. But eventually, brother, I believe when it's all said and done, unless I fucking die before then, I'm going to make it happen. People are going to open their phones and open up podcast networks and they're going to see Mind the Mic next to JRE and all of these. So, you know?
See, I appreciate a man with a vision and a goal, and it's a clear one, obviously, and you really
Yeah.
narrowed it down to really what you want, what your
Yeah.
goal is, and I
I'm just
appreciate
daily,
that,
just
bro.
working at a daily, my brother, like daily, just daily deposits, brother, daily deposits, and you know, because I got a whole plan on how to get there and all of this, and
Yeah.
you know, I mean, but you know, just like a lot of plans, they don't always end up going the way that you think. But the goal, as long as I end up at their goal, and I don't fucking have to sell my soul or my asshole,
Yeah. Keep those intact, my bro.
yeah, no, fuck that shit, yeah,
Yeah, 100%. You know what? That's integrity, bro.
integrity, my brother.
You know,
Integrity.
integrity is a big one, bro. Like I'm the same, bro. I will not fucking sell both of those or my music to just be manipulated and be told what to do, because I have a big fucking problem with being told what to do, bro. Especially when it comes to what I'm doing in my life and what I'm doing with my music. No one can ever tell me what to do, because you know what why would I want to listen? I'm on my own journey, you know. Unless you're someone who's really in that position and really wants to give you some gems, and I'm all ears. But if it's just coming from normal people who really don't do what you do, bro, so what the fuck could you tell me? Like, you wouldn't go to a homeless dude and ask, how do I become a millionaire, right? Like, you just wouldn't do that. Like, you got to search those right places in order to find the right information. You know,
I mean, you could meet a millionaire that's on the streets, though. You could meet one that's on the streets that knows how to become a millionaire, and because I've met people in the streets around the world that have been very, very wealthy, but they didn't like the life, or they got hooked on drugs. You know what I mean, and then gave it all away. If you're talking about making the money, that you could find it on the streets, but I get the analogy, 100%. Like they say, never trust a skinny chef. Sort of thing. But then I also
come across some many skinny chefs, bro.
Yeah, but then that's what I was gonna say. But then I've also come across crackhead cousins of mine. They can cook like a motherfucker, but they skinny as. You know what I mean? Like, and a few skinny shit. So, but I get the analogy. The analogy is right. Like.
Yeah.
And it's like another thing. I think it's like that Rome wasn't built in a day, and that's another thing too. Is that we're daily depositing every day towards the goal. Rome wasn't built in a day. I think in that statement, what gets left out is, it wasn't built in a day, yes, but it was built day by day. So I think a lot of people hear that statement, they're like, "Oh, Rome wasn't built in a day." Like, then they go and have a rest and then don't try again tomorrow. You know what I mean? No. Yeah, it wasn't built in a day. Have your little rest tonight. Get back up in the morning and go again. You know what I mean? Like, and go again and go again. Yeah,
right. Brick by brick.
Baby. Brick by brick, my brother. Day by day. Daily deposits. Because I got a little thing, and I could read it off because I know off by heart, but I like to just think I'm a rapper too, and I'll just sit and read it. But
go for it.
Okay. Discipline means telling yourself every day that you have to give up instant gratification in order to achieve bigger rewards later on. And that, bro, that just lives on my phone. And because for me, like, I think that's in this microwave popcorn era that we live in, where things just happen instantly. Everything is just right here, it just happens quick. People think everything happens quick. Everybody, they think But look at it, if all overnight successes end up falling over or ending up a homeless person on the street or something like that, for example, because they never built towards that. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. That's right.
yeah, it's telling myself.
Steady climb up the hill, bro. Steady climb up the hill is better than an up and straight down. Like that's the progress is progress, bro. Step by step. Forward movement is forward movement. Like I love that, bro. I love the steady, because with each steady you're gonna come up across a hurdle. You're gonna learn how to get over it. And then you're going to keep going. And then another one, you might have a little bit of a dip because life is life as well. But then without that dip, you can't shoot up even further. It's just all the part of the process. Like I believe the universe will give you the vision, but it won't give you the path. That's for you to figure out.
Ooh, and for you to the universal.
You know, you got to go find out yourself and build. You're pretty much building the paveway and pavement towards your goal. Like you're building it as you go. All your lessons and learnings.
And I think some people live their life and never find their purpose, huh? You know what I mean?
They do,
like or they don't realize what it is, and it might be right in front of them. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like listening to you and how passionate you are about what you do, and a lot of people that I talk to on here that are living in that, like, and are just glowing when they talk about what they do. That's the purpose, because that's how I feel when I do this. Sitting here talking with you, I'm gonna be sitting here talking with fucking Morgan Freeman. I'm gonna sitting here talking with whoever. But I'm saying the example is like, but like for me, no matter who I'm sitting here talking next to, this makes me feel good, brother. Like this makes me, I enjoy it. Straight up. People will say, "Oh, have you had a bad interview?" I can't really think. No, I'm sure there will be one day, maybe. But like, fuck, I just enjoy it because there's an exchange of energy. There's a fucking, you know what I mean? Like, and if someone comes on here anyway, it's not like a radio interview that they have to do, or one of those fucking robotic things that they have to do. So they come on here, they choose to. You know what I mean? So
100%. And I make time for this, bro, because I've been watching you. I've been observing what you're doing with the community of podcasts, artists, sports people, sports-like people, musicians. It's beautiful, bro. And I was just thinking just before I was talking to my wife, I was like, man, this dude must have come across so many gems, man. Like the information and knowledge that through conversation. Obviously, that's not the goal, but the goal, the gems that you can pull from each.
Oh no, but that is part of the goal. That encompass, like the goal encompasses so much more than just becoming the biggest podcast in the world. That's down the line thing, like you said, brick by brick. Well, those are the bricks, my brother, towards their journey as giving value to the community that listens to 100%. This for years to come. I look at it like this, cuz were your grandparents around when you grew up? Did you know them?
Not really.
So what would you give to like to have content of theirs to listen about how they grew up, what their life was like?
Would have loved it, bro. Would have loved to know where they came from. Look, I know, but not enough.
No, but I mean, if you could hear it from them, if you could hear it from them speaking, like
invaluable,
to hear them, invaluable, precious. That's what I see about this for years to come. If you never ever do another podcast again, your children, your mokopunas, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren can come and hear what their koro had to say on this podcast. You know what I mean? And my grandchildren can hear all of the fucking bullshit and what that I got up to and everything else, all the good stuff, all the shit times, low time, everything. But I just speak my mind, you know.
That's so beautiful, man. You know, it's funny you bring that up, right? Because I had a conversation with my wife a while back, and I was like, you know, babe, I'm so glad that I do what I do, because with my music, one day I'm not going to be here. And if my daughters want to find me, they can find me anywhere in the world, bro. As long as I've got internet, they can find me through my music. They can hear what I have to say, hear my love for my family. They can hear me and find me. And same as this, bro. Like, it's just, man, it's deep, bro. It's deep.
Yeah. And but that's what I'm saying. People that don't make music, that wouldn't get on another podcast, their periods, because like, you know, like if you know somebody that has a cool story, but they don't have a platform, you just think, bro, this fella can yarn, this lady, bro, tell me, I'll have them all straight up. And I'll be the same, because I'll be the same even when LeBron James and all those motherfuckers sit on here. Eventually, 100%. Like that kind of caliber, I'll still 100%. Have on everyday people, because I'll do this fucking. So I really could do this till I'm old and great, because like straight up, I found it, because like, you know what I mean. I'm sure life's gonna go through peaks and valleys just like it always does, and that's the journey. But when it comes to doing like living in my purpose, bro, fuck, I'm here, cuz I'm here.
This is your why, This is your purpose. Yeah. This is. How does this make you feel? Like, how does it make you feel? Is it fulfilling?
Yeah, fucking oath. 100, brother. And the cool thing is too, it's not just we got multiple shows that we do, like what brother Leke and I do. We both, he's a Samoan, I'm Māori, but he grew up around Māoris. But we just like poly dads that talk shit about, like, you know, with that kind of stuff. Might even get you on there since you're a dad sometime, brother. We just bring in different dads about that. Yeah, like from all. So we just down there. The sister and I, we talk about. She brings quotes and we break down what they mean to, or what she asks what they mean to me or to the audience, and we do that every week. And then we watch the Warriors play every week on stream as well.
Yeah.
We do heaps. So it's a multifaceted. It's more like a network conglomerate, like you said, than it is just one podcast. Like it's not just interviews. So much shit. And then I recently started doing like a little POV, just me talking. You know what I mean? Sort of like Bill Burr style, just talking to the microphone. Yeah. There's those ones, and the Ulsters working on. So for me, it's I'm also building we're building a funnel for them as well, for my homies. Yeah. I mean, they help me.
Man, that's like an umbrella, bro. It's like an umbrella, you know what I mean? Of different avenues and lanes, bro. Like,
and even one of the boys that we want to get on and start talking about, like sort of how to. So he wants to crack it in Hollywood. He's Māori boy, but he has a plan. He has a whole plan on how he's going to get there, and he wants to be able to open doors for Māoris and in Hollywood and polys, maybe make the doors bigger. And like a lot of our goals align towards the same. I don't want to be Hollywood, just going towards being the biggest, as big as we can be, and as known, I guess, as we can. Not even for likes or anything, but just to say fuck. Because I look at it this way: we grow up and we hear about Aristotle, Plato, Homer, not the Simpson, but the Greek scholar Socrates. All of these dudes are put on a pedestal. All of these dudes are put on a pedestal as like the greatest minds of ancient history and stuff like that. But at the same time as those dudes, before they could even read and write, the Greeks, our people, the Polynesians, were traversing the oceans using the stars, because we got fucking stories too. You know what I mean? Like, and so we can marry those worlds together and show the world that a minute percent of the whole world's population, like, Māori in general, but even Polynesians, we're not much of the world's population, you know what I mean? Have some cool stories and some cool shit to say and music to share and dance to share. We can share with the world too, brother. So that's a big goal of mine. Like I said, that end goal encompasses a whole lot of shit. There's like a whole lot of shit that I'll probably talk to you off air more about than I would on here. But yeah, that's a lot of it. So yes, I do get a lot of things, and yeah, that's why we post 20 clips a day to 10 different platforms every day. Whether they get likes or anything, or you just post them everywhere.
Yeah. You're basically you're spreading awareness, bro, of the brand and your mission, and because our algorithms love fucking consistency, man. The more you put up,
and they do though, because we gone from like fuck all and like 5 months ago to like 500K every day or every week, like which is still not huge in the scheme of things compared to
that is though, bro. That's huge.
Get 500,000 people in the room and tell me there's not a lot of people. You can't even fit them.
That's massive, bro.
Like, man, that's the shit. And that was just through consistency, cousin. And that's only the beginning, cuz like, give us another year's time of the same 100%. Process and just fucking plowing away at it. Yeah,
100%. So I'm my ultimate goal is I'm chasing greatness. I want to be the greatest I can possibly be within myself and to those who I surround myself with, because I feel like greatness is it's infectious. Anyone has what it takes to be as great as they possibly can, no matter small, big. It's still greatness. You know what I mean? And if I'm chasing greatness never stops. You just want to keep chasing greatness, bro. Keep evolving, keep growing, man. Like, big believer in that, bro. And you're right with the consistency bit. Like, I made it my mission the way I'm marketing, what I'm doing, because I've made it a goal of mine to drop a song every 2 weeks.
And also, how's that going?
Every 2 weeks, good, bro. I've read it for as long as I possibly can, bro. It doesn't have to be like for a year or two. That's my goal, is to 2 songs every month, no matter what. Push myself to do that. Post about it 2-3 times a day on different social medias. Consistency, because people, brands, everyone loves consistency. Algorithm is the main goal for me. For consistency is to keep pushing. when you don't get anyone, when you get people talking about you or they're hating on you, bro. If you don't have haters, bro, you're not doing anything right.
Yeah.
If people aren't talking about you, you're not doing anything right. If everyone loves you, you're doing something wrong, bro.
Yeah. If everyone loves you, they're just too shy to tell you that you're shit. Like, and they might, you know what I mean? Like, they're too shy to tell you that they don't like you. That's all it is.
That's
and
right.
that means you haven't gone far enough. Like, you haven't put it out there to too many people. It's just your family or something like that. And they're too scared to tell
Bro.
you that they don't like it. Yeah.
And people are socially like putting yourself out to the world. People can't do that. They're afraid of judgment, by public judgment. Obviously, you've conquered that. I've conquered that because we don't give a fuck
about public judgment.
I don't care.
Like literally, because when I was a kid, I've always just been out the gate cunt that don't give a fuck. Gee, I still am. But yeah,
straight up.
Yeah, and that's it, brother. Conquer that shit, and like I think so much more shit is easy after that. Like, because then all you gotta do is just keep it going. I had a conversation with, do you know the Mizzer?
Bro, big fan of that dude, bro. Big fan of that dude, man. I watched his big fan of his Instagram page, bro. Just the stuff he's been doing. But yeah. Speak on that, bro. Speak on that.
Oh yeah, because he jumped on the podcast there, and but we talked about bro, actually, let me just give him some flowers because I haven't actually on the podcast since. I don't think about the fact that after we had the podcast together, we got off, and because I had been in communication with him for a while to try and get him to do it, but it was just times and all of this stuff, and he just loved that I just hit him up every day. It was just like, fuck it, brother, let's go. I just woke up, but I'll have a shower, and that's us. I'll give you the time. I'll make the time. Yeah. So after that, he said to me, like, we got off, and he's like, bro, give me your number, and I'll fucking, like, I want to help mentor you, like, just, soundboard sort of thing, not
wow.
And I was like, oh, because this guy's done a lot of shit, brother, and he's made like, so I said, yeah, sweet. And then, bro, so it was weird because he's fucking rung me every week, and just checked up on me, and he's rung me with some famous motherfuckers too. Like, when it comes to music, that I hope to get on the podcast sometime. I will,
of course,
eventually. Like, and I mean, like, like fucking holy Rick, you talking to this fella, like trippy, like like these motherfuckers, like some of the biggest ever, most known people in the world, motherfuckers. I'm like, shit. And then they might get like a 30-second, 40-second conversation with them.
Yeah.
He's for real, G. Like, he actually, like, people be like, oh, I want to help you, but like, obviously life gets busy and whatever, but he's for real, cuz straight up the man.
There you go, bro. Man of his word. See, that's that shit there, bro. Big respect for that, admiration for that, bro.
Yeah,
and obviously in the position that he's in. Yeah.
You don't have to. You know what I mean? He just wants to. And also, but again, if I didn't put in as much, if I didn't annoy him as much as I did, if I didn't, if he didn't see how much, like, he didn't give a fuck about numbers.
You wanted it, bro. How much you wanted that shit?
How many I've recorded and have done that, and like how consistent we've been. And then he would probably put all of that combined. But and the cool thing was, he was like, when it goes to like collaborating on reels and all that shit, he was like, yeah, you can, but only if you share your story too. I was like, fuck. You're like, what? He didn't just want his stories, like, that are his gems that dropped, that are, because there was, I don't know if you watched. Did you watch that podcast or no? You haven't seen it?
Yeah, I watched bits of it before I jumped on here.
Oh yeah. So yeah, but there was one part where I shared like how the catalyst for me actually beginning this journey, which was me about to take my life a year and a bit ago, or a year.
Wow.
It was a year from when we did that podcast. So I know there was like a month or two ago. Yeah, it was like last year anyway, after I got top 1 on TikTok and all of that. Because I've been trying to get it for ages, but a lot of people get banned and all of this shit and hate
Yeah.
Report the fuck out of you, and you lose live access. You have to go on another account. So he kept like not finishing at number 1. So like, and so it was sort of annoying. And I just wanted to do it just to see, just to be, I think 2 other Māori boys had done it. Cuzzy Tricks, who has a huge following, and then another Cuzzy's son. But yeah, and I was just like, I just wanted to get it just to be like, another Māori boy got a dub on those Aussie New Zealand ranks. And anyway, we crack it, and then there's a lot of shit that I had sort of pushed to the side that, as you do when you push all the shit to the side, it starts to fall on you, eventually. So that starts happening. So I just felt fucked it, and I just I wanted to get into it. rope ready, fucking, or extension cord
Wow.
over, gonna
Yeah.
go, and then fucking my son woke up crying, teething. So I went to go fucking console him. I thought I'll go sort him out, put him back to sleep, then I'll go finish the job. Don't end
Damn.
up, but then I'm holding him. I'm fucking, his tears are falling down. I'm holding him, consoling him, trying to get him back to sleep. And then I'm like, bro, what's wrong, G? Like, talking to myself. And then, yeah, long story short, I don't do it. And then I just decide then and there to start daily depositing towards creating the biggest podcast in the world. And I'm going to launch in January. I made the decision that night, really. And I was going to do it, whether I did it by myself or other people. But I was going to start, do everything I could to learn and look at podcasts, not just for the last 10 years that I had listened to them as a fan, but I still had a little bit of me listening with the intent to create down the line, but fully everything is towards like how I'm going to do it. And then when January hits, I'm just going to hit the ground running and do as many as I can, as much as I can, and talk about whatever, just do them.
Yeah,
here I am. But like obviously I still had to go through a lot. Like even though I didn't make the decision, I didn't do it then, like that night. Bro, I probably still haven't come out of that darkness properly until probably recently, brother. Like probably just like a few months ago, maybe. Because now, or probably when I started this and started getting them going in there, that's probably when I started feeling like I feel all right. You know what I mean? I feel all right now. So took a little while. But yeah, that's where we're here. I got to here. But anyway.
Wow, it sounds to me, man, that this podcast and this journey that you're on is probably therapeutic, bro. Which is why you feel so good doing it.
Hunty, and I bet music is the same for you, right?
That's what I wanted to get into, because that is the same for me. That's therapy for trauma and mental lacerations that needed to be dealt with and healed, bro. To cease my bad intentions, like that, plus the gym, obviously, plus my family. Like, I'm well past that now, but like I said, without the music, bro, and some place where I could pull back the rug, pull out all that bullshit that I've been dealing with, and actually build some shit out of it, and make something out of that trauma, instead of filling the fucking cup up, bro, and then having to grab another cup to fill that up, and soon it's all gonna fucking tip out, like you said, fall over you, bro. Then you got to deal with it all, bro. And I feel also, because I've dealt with some shit, I feel like you got to sit with it and you got to be sober. You got to be sober to deal with and sit with your fucking problems and deal with it bit by bit and sort that and come to terms and come to peace with all these things and truly come to peace with it, bro. For you to really discard of that and, that no longer is an issue. Next piece, figure this out like a fucking Rubik's Cube. Like, all right, check, solve that out. That's done. I can move forward from that and keep moving. Dealing with things. I mean, not everyone's going to deal with this stuff sober, but just for me, I had to be sober. I had to really sit down and fucking have a conversation with me and who I am as a person and sort of where we want to go in life. Because with this bullshit I've got in fucking front of me, bro, I can't move forward. I need to deal with it. I really need to deal with the shit in order for me to progress in life. So sorry to go on a bit of a rant there, but I just feel you, bro.
Go hard. I love it. And that's it. That's exactly it, brother. And the sober thing in that, what you said, I think is key, because you're never gonna face it if you're not sober. You know what I mean? You can't face it if you're not sober, because you always have that mask up, that little wall to yourself, even. You know what I mean? So when you're looking in the mirror and you're still drunk and you intend to get rid of it, you can't, because like, one, you might not even remember the fucking thing in the morning. You know what I mean? Like the ideas you have. So yeah, I think being sober is key in that matter. Like, and sober in all ways, like full, like no dope, no fucking, no marijuana, no nothing, just clean and you. You and you, cuz.
Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Like getting away from the numbing. You know what I mean? Because
it's all numbing.
It is numbing, bro. That's just being honest. Like I was a mad fucking weed head, bro.
Yeah.
And that was me masking like a while back now, because I had dealt with that demon that I was trying to numb. But to deal with that demon, I had to be sober.
Can you speak truly on the demon sober? Or not? You don't have to if you don't want to.
It's like weed was always the biggest temptation for me. Like any other drug, I haven't really tried that many drugs, but like that was the one drug that was like it. Like that was the greatest thing that had ever been put on this earth. and I had undealt with drama, like from bullying to other deep lacerations, and from trauma, stuff that I've gone through in my life. Me dealing with me as a person, things I had maybe done and committed, back in my past and stuff like that, all built up into one, and just trying to numb it all and trying to sweep it all under the rug. And there came a time where I went through a few things, and everything had hit me at once. Like every trauma, every single thing that I was trying to escape hit me at one time. And that was a time where I had made a decision. I really fucking need to sit down with myself, really need to sort myself out, have that deep conversation with myself that I've been trying to avoid. I couldn't even look myself in the mirror because I didn't like that person that was looking back at me, you know what I mean? And that's the person you really got to be honest with. So when I had dealt with all that shit, I had sat through it all, sober, coming down off the weed. At that time, I also got like influenza A, so I hadn't slept for like 5 or 6 nights. Trying to, my body was going through all this bullshit from trying to sober myself up. So I had the sweats, dealing with influenza, dealing with my mental traumas, sitting down with myself, being honest with myself. So it was probably the greatest mental and spiritual test I had ever had in my life, man. And to sit down with myself, push through it, I had a lot of pride afterwards because I had also made a promise to the upstairs and the powers that be that if there was a bit of guidance that that could maybe you could put on me and help me through the situation, I'll make a deep promise to you, I will never touch marijuana again. And ever since making that promise, man, and sticking to my word and dealing with my bullshit, my blessings and gratification and all these things, like my manifestations, my desires, it sort of removed the barricades, because I believe that desires and your desires that you're so set on are always making their way to you. But it's your thoughts and everything that barricades in front that stops those things from coming through. And that was probably my trauma as well. It had a big barricading up because I didn't know who the fuck I was. I didn't know what I wanted to do, where I wanted to be, getting confused with my own thoughts. And eventually able to deal with those barricades and remove them and making my promise and sticking to my promise and being a man of my word and staying away from the whole marijuana thing. And I don't even think about that no more because I had dealt with that trauma that came along with trying to numb it. Having enough heart and enough belief in myself that I could get through this whole thing sober. All my blessings and things that are just continually happening, brother. Everything that happens in my life now is like a beautiful Tetris piece. Yes, I'm going to have bad days, good days. Unexpected things are going to happen in my life. But things that I have control over, like my emotions, being able to keep my paradigm in line with my upper mind and my thoughts, being in a great energy. The blessings haven't stopped coming because I made that promise and I dealt with my bullshit. So being at one with myself, my sober thoughts, like me, you're really speaking to a person who knows themselves and who has dealt
sounds
with
like
themselves.
I do too. I think you said something very important earlier in that whole beautiful soliloquy that you just ran there. It was like dealing with your own bullshit, and that's the thing that we gotta. Like that's the shit that I had to face, my own bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Like the shit that I created, the shit that I've put out there, like, because of trauma, because of whatever. Like I speak about shit openly because I got molested hard.
Absolutely.
Like, as a kid, just like many of us did it, being Māori, being poly, like shit swept under the rug, like a lot of like drugs, a lot of violence, a lot of even starvation, like gangster ways as kids. But I look back now and like a lot of shit because of that shit, just like we create more shit, so you gotta face all of that and then decide to yourself, like, are you gonna keep going on this journey or fucking, well, that's what I had to do anyway. Or you're gonna fucking let go of this and that and stop being this way. And like I'll be honest, I only just come like I had that like epiphany moment when I was right at the bottom, ready to get it all done that night. But I probably just had these full epiphanies, like, I don't know, like this last couple of months, this year, So I really, when I hear you speak, I hear someone that knows themselves and has really sit with themselves and has conquered a lot of inner demons and done a lot of inner mahi. I feel that, brother.
Absolutely.
100.
Absolutely,
Dead set,
bro. Dead set on getting set and straight.
Where does the name Dead Set come from?
So dead set, you know how it's obviously the Australian term.
Yeah.
Is a dead set, like dead set, you for real? And dead set just came apart, man. I was like dead set with a 5 because I like to. I think the one of the goals in music is to stand out some sort of way. And 4 is my favorite number, and I want it to be better than my favorite, which is why I replaced the S with a 5 because I'm dead set. My own, it's like an anomaly. It's like a whole bunch of things put together. But I'm dead set on what I'm doing. And like I said, like I came to terms with myself. So this mission that I'm on, I'm dead set about that shit. And I've always just liked the name Dead Set. I don't know why I liked it, but it just stuck with me. And like I said, my favorite number was 4. I wanted to be better than my favorite, at least one better, which is the 5. And just so happened there's an S, Dead Set. So I was like, right, Dead Set is the go. That's what we're going with. And the 5 just makes it stick out. It makes it pop a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Just a tad more. Well, there you go, fam.
Just a little bit more.
Explanation from the man himself. It's it. Hey, brother, fucking. Before we get out of here, a couple of quick questions, if that's all right.
Yep. Go with it, my bro.
All right, then, brother. First question is, what are you drinking in that cup?
This will be OJ. Orange juice, my bro.
Yeah.
Orange juice.
Do you drink any? Like, do you drink alcohol at all? Or?
I do sometimes. Like, this day and age, man, I like to drink for taste. I don't drink to get fucked up. Like, that's not my goal anymore. I like to drink for taste. Like, I like the cocktail tips, bro. I like at the moment my thing is hard solo, like sugar free hard solo. Yeah, bro. Love that shit. Yeah, just for taste, bro. Like I'm not much of a really big drinker. Yeah, I have a couple, like especially R&R. Yeah. When I was younger, yeah, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Just wipe out, bro. Drink like a couple of cartons, just get absolutely fucking maggot and not remember anything the next day, and just young, man. You know what I mean? Just young, but obviously growing. Sometimes I might have red wine, bro. Like just something I can sip on and just get me to that little bit of a peak level, and then that's me there. Like I don't push it any further. I just enjoy the drink. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it. If you could have one food for the rest of your life, one meal, you got to eat this meal every day. What do you choose?
Damn, so much food I like. You know what, bro? I'll just go with the classic, bro. I'm just gonna say, maybe like a fried chicken burger with wedges.
Yeah, what sauce do you have in it? You have any sauce in that burger?
Yeah. So I make my own homemade barbecue sauce, tomato sauce, mixed with that fucking sauce, oyster sauce, and a little bit of sugar.
That fucking sauce. So you would have that on your burger?
Yeah, probably that, bro. That with mayo and peri peri sauce from Nando's on a brioche bun, lightly toasted.
On the brioche, lightly
on the brioche, bro. On the brioche bun. That's my last meal.
What range do you want the chicken, or you don't care?
I cook it myself, so I make my own fried chicken.
No. But do you want free range, or you want to fucking? You know what I mean? Or you want it in a cage, or you don't give a damn?
I don't give a fuck as long as I wash it before I cook it.
Yeah, sweet. I did, brother. Yes, sir. Superpowers, cuz besides the superpowers you already have, which one would you choose, or maybe create if you could?
Okay. Time travel without having any effect on time, because I'd love to go back and visit the ancestors just to see how life was, just to see what the normality was in different timelines.
Which ones? Which one would you go to? Give me three periods in time ancestrally that you would visit.
All right, Hawaii. I'd love to go back to Hawaii.
Find out where that really is, huh?
Find out where that really is. To find out really what went down and why Pacific Islanders were not segregated but separated at certain points in time. I'd go back to the Vikings as well, because I'm very interested in the Viking days. Egyptian days. Egyptian days, bro, because I believe there's been 3 different timelines in Egypt. Like those pyramids are built from 3 different races, bro. You know what I mean? They're different.
Maybe.
And also go back and see Jesus.
Oh yeah. We'll see if he was real.
just see all that, bro. Just to see all that with curiosity. You know what I mean?
Or did I come back to the? Have you seen the? Have you seen the like comparisons and stories between and the similarities in the stories of like Horus and Jesus? Have you seen this like ancient Egypt
Yes,
Horus?
bro.
Bro, crazy,
Yes,
yeah.
bro.
Because it's the same dude. Just
Bro,
like
it's
retold.
just it's yeah. I think I watched that on Netflix. It was
Oh, I don't know. No, I didn't watch it on Netflix, but yeah.
oh, but yeah,
But
like saying like the similarities, bro, and
yeah,
even the Atlanteans.
yeah, off the Atlantean, yeah. The Emerald Tablets things. It's like
Yeah,
fucking these
yeah,
are all the
yeah,
same
yeah.
story. These are the same, but it's crazy. So yeah, it would be if you go back, if you crack that time machine, let us know, cuz what you see. Hey,
I'll
or
let you know,
maybe,
my bro.
or if you can, fucking take a Māori for a ride, cuz let's go. Yeah,
But yeah, but that'll probably be that, bro. Because I'm a sponge for knowledge, bro. I love learning, bro. I love learning, man. On
man, we
all
gotta get along.
aspects, on all different things, bro. I love learning, man.
We,
Information is
yeah,
beautiful.
get along, my bro. We're gonna get along. I love that shit too. Yeah, teach me some shit, brother. I'm down. I'm down,
Likewise,
Kazi.
likewise,
Give us
likewise.
a piece of advice for anybody out there that wants to start their own music gig like you got going on, and they want to be, they want to be like a Dead Set style, but their own. What would you say?
Okay, I'd say I'd say absolutely educate yourself in the realm that you would like to live in. I'd say get your information up, learn about your craft, learn about yourself, learn about your goals and your dreams that you're trying to achieve. Pave your path, plan well, time things well. Consistency is key, and absolute belief in not just yourself, but in the journey that you're about to embark on. And you have to have deep belief and trust in yourself in order to make these things happen. You need to work hard. You need to find ways to actually make time for what you're doing. Like for example, what I did for myself, crane operating was always going to be the goal for me because not only am I on top money, but I have enough time in that crane to keep planning, keep putting out content, and keep developing ways on how to evolve myself as an artist and build my brand. So make ways that you can make big money and have enough time because life requires money, dreams require time. You need to create both of them for yourselves and be realistic about your goals step by step. Don't take too much of a big step. Ladders like this, they're easier to climb than fucking ladders like this. Take your time with it as well. Patience and persistence. And don't ever fucking stop and fuck what everyone says if they're going to doubt you, even people closest to you, because not that they don't believe in you, but sometimes they can't understand on the goal that you're trying to achieve, which is why walking comes before the talking, because if they can see your results and to see how much you love it, they're much more to get behind you than just talking about it. And if you keep talking and not walking, the belief's at the door. But most importantly, like I said, believe in yourself and your journey and what you're about to embark
Fuck, that was powerful, cuz I can feel the hoodoo's on the back of my neck standing up. I feel like it was Leonidas about to go, Spartans, what is your profession?
on.
That was cuz. Fucking soak up a bit of that.
Man.
Last one, brother. Visualization 10 years from now. What do you hope life to be like for the great Dead Set with a 5 in it?
10 years' time, I'd like to be financially conquering my dreams and my goals. I'd like to be staying low and laying low like the way that I am. I don't want to be too well known, but I like my bank to know me very well. I'd like to be in a position where my family never have to worry about anything financial. I'd like to have seen the world with my family, take my kids and my wife on holidays, spoil my family and my mum and dad, retire them, be in a condo somewhere where no one knows me, where we can only meet up with people like this, like yourself, man. You're fucking awesome. Online talks and just staying low, laying low, bro. I'd rather be a quiet millionaire than a loud billionaire, bro. So keep staying low, laying low, doing the mahi, bro. You know, keep progressing and making that steady climb to greatness.
Hey, I like it, brother. I just want to say, brother, time's the most valuable commodity we have as human beings. The one thing we can never get back, we can always get back
Absolutely.
money. We can always get back things, but time spent is time lost, brother. So thank you for sharing over an hour and a half, and also for rescheduling the time for me, brother. I appreciate that, and I'm
Anytime, my bro.
always grateful, my brother. But
Anytime.
hopefully, and I'm sure this won't be the last time we sit down, not only on here, but even in the flesh, cuz you got to try one of those chicken burgers in your low-key condo that no one's allowed to.
I got you sorted, my bro. I got you sorted. And bro, shout out to you, my bro. Thank you for having me. It's been an absolute honor and a pleasure to be able to converse with such a incredible person like yourself. I can feel it from you, man. You've got greatness waiting for you. You know, you're chasing it. And big loves, bro. Thank you for everything.
Thank you so much for watching this full episode of Mind the Mic. It takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to create these episodes. So to know that you've watched and listened to the entire thing means the world to myself and all our hosts. If you could, before you leave, please hit the subscribe button and share this episode out to as many people as possible. It would help us so much. Thank you again to everybody that's still here, still watching. Thank you for all your comments, all your shares, all the DMs. Appreciate you all. Make sure you follow us on every platform. Have an awesome morning. Have an awesome night, depending on where you are in the world. Mind the mic out.
Oi, have you hit the link in bio yet?
Watch full episodes on YouTube or listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all streaming platforms.